Hello and welcome. Today I want to share with you the one thing you need to do with your children before teaching them any different breathing practices that are going to change the breath, okay? So this is a really important thing to do first. If you have been doing breathing practices with your child, don't worry, that's absolutely fine, but you can still come to this technique and it might help to just improve your breathing practice together. So my name is Natasha. I am a children's yoga teacher with Amazing Me Yoga, and I help families to practice yoga and mindfulness at home. So today we are looking at breath awareness. So it is so important to have breath awareness before we start to try and change the breath, deepen the breath, slow the breath, all of that. So how we do this is simply by being present with the breath, right? And there are a few ways that we can do this. We can get into a comfortable seat, we can lay down and just really pay attention to the breathing. So not trying to change it, just bringing this awareness. Where are we feeling the breath? Where is the breath going? So do we feel it more in our chest? Do we feel it in our stomach? Filling up the belly? Is the breath slow? Is it quick? Is it relaxed? Is it strained? There's so much that we can notice from our breath. And by being able to tap into this breath awareness, it can be really helpful. I know for me, it has helped me a few times on the verge of a panic attack, and I've just been like, oh, this is what my breath is doing. And then I can go on to a breathing practice that helps me to slow the breathing. But just having that initial awareness first can be so important. And it's also very helpful to help relax us, to calm us down, to ease anxiety and just ground ourselves into the moment. So one meditation that I use that focuses on breath awareness, and this, when meditation some days is so challenging, when my mind feels like it's so busy and I really can't focus and it's just so hard, then this is the practice that I will do. And it's focusing on just 2 sentences, which are I am breathing in, I am breathing out. And that's what I'll do. I'll sit there, I'll maybe set a timer or just take as long as I need, and I'll go I am breathing in, I am breathing out. Now I don't try to change the breath. All I do is watch the breath come in and out, focusing on these words as well as my breath. Now, if you're able to just focus on your breath, you can do that too. I just find that the words add that little bit more of a focus point for me on those challenging days. So this can be helpful for you or your child as well. Try it out, see what you think. And then we can move on to slowing the breath and these different breathing practices that I will talk more about in another video. But first, I want to help you set up your base point. So what I would like you to do with your child once you've practiced this breath awareness is to set a timer for 2 minutes and just counting their breaths, or counting your own if you're doing it for yourself first. So counting the breaths, how many breaths are in the 2 minutes. And once you have this number, so say I was doing it and I got 15. I took 15 breaths in 2 minutes. So this is just a random number, but let's use that as an example. If I took 15 breaths in 2 minutes, that would tell me that each breath was 8 seconds. So how I did that is I do 120, because 120 seconds in 2 minutes, divided by 15, which is 8. So then I know, okay, 8 seconds. So now I know that it takes me 8 seconds to breathe in and out. So then we can go on to our breathing practice and say I wanted to do equal part breathing. Now I know that my breath is 8 seconds, so I want to see if I can balance that. So I want to breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 4, and that way I can practice this breathing technique, okay? Breathing in for 4, out for 4. Then I may, in time, after, much time with that, sticking with that, I may go on to breathing in for 5 and out for 5. And I may be able to lengthen my breath. So you see, now I am starting to change my breath. I am starting to increase my lung capacity, but I am doing it in a way that starts with that breath awareness. I am working with my own body, within my own capabilities, and I'm not just doing it randomly. There is a strategy here, okay? So then once I have practiced my equal part breathing for some time, and my breath awareness, all of that, I can do the 2-minute test again. Has it changed? Can I move on to breathing for 6 seconds? Like, you have this knowledge of what you're doing, your breath awareness. What is your breath doing? It's not so random anymore, okay? You have that base frame. So that's something that you can try out together this week. See how many breaths you are taking in 2 minutes. And it can be tempting to try and slow it down, to be like, okay, now I can breathe really slow and do this, but just allow yourself to breathe normally, okay? Your natural breath. Without trying to change it, and just see where you are with that, okay? So let me know in the comments how you get on with that. I would love to know, and then we will work on this a little bit more in some more videos. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to keep the channel going. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.